Whitstable. About to actually check out, but I thought I would start the vlog here. A couple of days in Whitstable, literally a whistle-stop tour, seaside town, and this Airbnb is so cute, so I thought I'd show you around, say hi, introduce the vlog. We're gonna go get coffee and sit on the beach. So this is the kitchen, ever so cute, and then the view. The sea is like behind this row of buildings. Hi, little seating area. Cute, huh? I can't decide if I like this wallpaper or not. I don't know. When I say whistle stop tour, I mean whistle stop tour. It was short and sweet, but it's a really nice little town on a seafront with nice bakeries, some vintage shops, really good coffee shops. One coffee shop I recommend, it's like a bakery slash coffee shop, is called Grain and Half. I highly recommend going. The coffee was amazing. They had decent vegan options. They had a soup that we shared and also a sandwich, patatas bravas sandwich, which I'm definitely going to try and recreate. Vintage shops as well. I didn't actually pick anything up, but sometimes it's just quite nice to browse. I didn't actually get that much footage from my little trip away, so I thought I would smush this together with a vegan beauty favorites, so here we go. How is it that it's always the days you want your skin to look nice, you wake up with a breakout? Also, how is it that I am still getting spots at the age of 27? It's completely normal, don't get me wrong. I just think that we kind of grow up thinking, yeah, I've got spots as a teenager, but by the time I'm an adult, I'm not gonna have spots anymore. I'll grow out of that. I have news for you, any teenagers watching this. You can get a spot at the age of 30, you can get a spot at the age of 40. It is what it is. Anyway, I am chiming in now to do my makeup, do a little beauty favorites, vlog style beauty favorites as I do my makeup, and also try a couple of new things which I may have picked up on Oxford Street. Oops, I'm not supposed to be buying things because I'm on a no beauty buy technically, unless I run out of something, but I have failed epically. So with that said, let me know if you like this vlog style favorites video instead of like a sit down professional video. And before I put my SPF on, I've really been enjoying these drops. So these are tanning drops by Revolution. My favorite ones ever are the Tan Luxe face drops, but they're quite expensive. They used to not be vegan, so I stopped using them, and now the whole line has actually gone vegan, but I'm pretty sure a bottle like this will set you back 20 quid, 30 quid. They're good, don't get me wrong. This one is much cheaper, really hydrated. There are some other brands that do them like Isle of Paradise, but I just find them so orangey, like they make your eyebrows go orange. They're just not super even, whereas these ones, I feel like they're the most even ones I've tried. And obviously went in with my SPF. Like I say, I have a couple of new things, starting with this concealer. This is by Milani. There's a Milani stand in Oxford Street Boots. You're a local. Milani are a brand I actually haven't tried a lot from. They have them in some stores. And I recently did a little concealer guide on Instagram, which I'll link down below if you want to check it out. All different vegan concealers at different price points. And this was one I featured on there. I got the shade Light Vanilla, and it's their Conceal and Perfect concealer. You guys know my all-time favorite is the Revolution Pro concealer. People keep telling me this has been discontinued. I disagree because I managed to order a new one off of their website. Multiple people have told me it's being discontinued in store, and I refuse to believe it. You can see I've got a mega spot here, so let's see how it covers it up. Do you guys try testers on your face? I'm genuinely interested because I would never put an applicator or a tester from a store on my face, but sometimes I swatch things and sometimes I kind of go like this just to see what the shade is like, and then I recoil at how disgusting that actually is. Because think about how many people have used that product or swatched that product on their dirty, sweaty hand. Probably a lot of people. I go home and wash my face afterwards, but still, the damage is done by that stage. That's probably why I've got spots. That and hormones. Anyway, what I did notice about this when I swatched it in store is it was very lightweight, and I love a lightweight concealer. In fact, the kind of feel of it on the skin felt very similar to the Revolution Pro concealer, but it just had a bit more coverage to it. I feel like that's actually covered really nicely. First impressions only, but nice coverage. I'd say it's not quite as hydrating as my Revolution Pro one, but we can't have it all in life. I'm just going to go in with a bit of my e.l.f. Halo Glow. Okay, I already have powder in my brows, so I'm just going to add a little bit of brow gel. Got a whole video on my favourite vegan brow gel, so I will link that if you want to check it out. I have this like weird feeling they're going to discontinue this whole line, and I really hope they don't, or at least if they do, warn me in advance so I can buy 50 of these and never ever run out. I also picked up this lip balm from XX Revolution. Let me know what you guys think about Revolution, because I feel like it's almost controversial to support them, because I know they rip off some people, and certain brands, their whole thing is kind of duping high-end brands or making more affordable versions of high-end brands. I don't really mind when they do it for high-end brands, but when it's like indie brands, I know they did that, they actually discontinued the line, but it's Pink Honey or Honey Glue or something, brand that's already sort of a small business, quite well known, they basically copied their products. But then I also think they have really good vegan products. I don't know, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism and all that jazz. No, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And also it's the fact they make so many products, a bit like Colourpop. Not exactly the same as Colourpop, but similar kind of vibe. It feels a bit fast fashion-y. So I asked for your favourite cream bronzers on Instagram, and this one came up quite a lot. I also got a lot of recommendations for e.l.f., which I've tried their putty bronzer and I like it. I just find it's a little bit sticky, not super blendable. What else was recommended? Oh, the new Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer, which I'm pretty sure is not vegan, or it's not labelled as vegan, so I'm assuming they would be marketing it as vegan if it was. There was some recommendations for Rare Beauty. I think their cream bronzer sticks look really good, but they're always out of stock in the UK, so I thought I'd try this bad boy. This is the cream bronzer by Fenty in the shade Macchiato. Is there anything more beautiful than a fresh compact? My thing is with cream bronzers is I just feel like they look quite orangey quite easily. They're either too dark, or they are too cool, or they just look super orange. I feel like the tone is really important with a bronzer, and a cream bronzer in particular. I feel like a powder bronzer you can get away with a little bit more, and this one looks a little bit deeper and cooler than my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer in the shade 2. It swatched quite nicely in store, so let's hope I didn't fudge this up when I was colour matching myself. Is this too cool? Have I made the wrong choice in colour? Next up, cream blush, my collection stick. This was in my 2022 yearly favourites. I will link that video if you want to check it out and hear more about how much I love this stick. I'm just kind of paranoid that anything I like from the drugstore, they're gonna discontinue. I feel like I don't hear people talking about this collection blush, but they should, because they need to know not to get rid of it. Another favourite that was in my 2022 phase was this Fenty lip tint. It looks very scary in the tube, but it's a lovely tint. And then the last thing I bought that is new was this Milani Make It Last Dewy Setting Spray. It smells ever so slightly of hand wash. Carex hand wash, that's what this reminds me of. Next up on the favourites list, I've really been enjoying this mascara from Boutique, which I mentioned, actually I think I picked this up in a vlog in Sainsbury's. Boutique is Sainsbury's own brand makeup range, and it is all completely vegan and cruelty free. And this is a £3.50 blush. No, not a blush, don't use it as a blush, mascara. I don't know if it's because it's a waterproof formula that I like it so much. I think waterproof mascara is kind of game changing. I know people swear by waterproof mascara to hold a curl, and I really do think it does. I've got quite straight lashes and they just love to point down. So annoying. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and my top lashes, especially in the corner, are tucked into my bottom eye line from where I've been asleep with my eyes closed. They are tucked in and it's so painful, and I have to get tweezers. So painful is an exaggeration. It's just really irritating, and I have to get tweezers and kind of like unpick them from my bottom eyelid. Why? I'm tempted to get a lash lift just for that reason, but I think that might be a bit excessive. Anyway, the last two products I wanted to mention. This bad boy didn't make it to my 2022 favourites, and I don't know why. Because this I've been using for ages. I mean, not this one, this is actually semi-new, but this product, if you're looking for a minty gloss, it's called Gloss Me Up Lip Gloss by Collection, £3, and I just love it. And then last but not least, I have been wearing this absolutely non-stop. I am very loyal to Barry M and the Jelly High Shine nail polishes. I love them. I'll never not love them, I really do. But I got sent this by Leighton Denny, and Leighton Denny are not a brand I would ever think to pick up from. My foot's gone to sleep. Oh my gosh, that hurts. I feel like you know when you're getting older, because you get pins and needles so much more easily. Anyway, I've been wearing this pretty much all month. Barry M do a similar one in their Under the Sea collection, like a pearly nail polish. I think this is hopping on the glazed nail thing, which, side note, I feel like every trend these days is nothing new. It's something that is already there, it's just got a new name. Anybody else realising this? The whole glazed nails thing is just pearl finish nail varnish. It's not a glazed nail. What are you on about? Glass skin and pearl nail polish is already a thing. It's just got a different name. Same with the de-influencing trend on TikTok. There were already anti-hauls on YouTube for years and years and years. Trends are becoming a bit tiresome, you know? I get so many compliments when I wear this nail shade. I find it pretty chip resistant, pretty long lasting. Anyway, that is me done. That is a little roundup of some of my beauty favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you liked this kind of like integrated vlog favorites. But yes, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.